And just a heads up, questions 53 through 56. These are the ones that are like what we did on the notes together on Friday. This is the one question type in this section that should feel completely different to you than what other stuff we've done this semester. And so this is a trig substitution question. So trig substitution, they're calling it that because they want you to substitute this in. Well, I would probably start by maybe divide both sides by 3 here and then substitute it in. So instead of saying x squared, I could say 5/3 tangent beta squared. That's the substitution part of trig substitution. Okay, and then we could square this. So 5/3 times 5/3 would be 25/9. And then it looks like times 9 divided by 9 cancels. So other than dealing with the fraction for a step or two, now it should be very similar to what we did on the notes. And again, when we get to the 5.1 quiz, that's definitely a question type you need to look back at. You need to look at those notes because, as we talked about in the notes, it's tempting to take the square root of this and then take the square root of this and put a plus sign between it, but it doesn't work that way. So instead, you need to be ready to factor out a GCF, and then you need to be ready to plug in an identity here. Okay, so instead of 1 plus tangent squared, I can replace that with secant squared. So the thing times itself that gives you 25 secant squared would be 5 secant.